this is I can do better. Just gonna do a reality check. Because I think it's hilarious, especially this part here. Joe Blue, infested Og Raiders, cheated diary number 4. No idea why I did that sound. You don't need audio. It's nothing like audible to show. It is this comment I want to be highlighting. His own pinned comment. I want to highlight this one here, where we muted. It's on my TV. I'm not cheating. You're just at 150,000 people. And the last part here, which is the image here, is the person he talked about, Perch Eyes. 150,000 people who are likely to be cheating. Gives you an idea of how bad things are in PvP gaming. Okay. This is a group on Steam. So if we just take Steam by itself, we can then Google Steam users 2024, and actually it came up as suggested how many people use Steam in 2025. As of 2025, Steam boasts 132 million monthly active users, 69 million daily active users. If we do that tiny little bit of fun math, just to see how severe cheating actually is in PvP games, we take 150,000 divided into 132 million, multiplied by 100 to get the percentage of how big that group actually is of Steam users. The 150,000 are roughly 150,000 are less than 1% of all Steam users on the monthly active user count. They're less than half percentage. In fact, they just reached a tiny bit over 0.1%. That's how, what was it you called it, Joe? Gives you an idea of how bad things are in PvP gaming. Yeah. With a group that is 0.11% of all Steam users, it surely gives you an idea of how not so bad things are in PvP games. I mean, you want to argue there are cheaters here, there are cheaters there are cheaters everywhere. And yet, you doing this with 0.11% of all Steam users, showing that if this entire group are a bunch of cheaters, yet never reaches close to like 10%, 30%, 50%, not even remotely close to 1% of all Steam users. According to, what was the website? Demand Sage, Steam have 69 million daily active users. We can do that math too. 150,000, 50,000, thank you, divided into 69 million, multiplied by 100. Then we are at 0.22, the seven rounds up the other one. So the one becomes a 2. 0.22 percentage. We are still not at 1%. Like, even on a daily basis, Joe, this group here, stop doing that. This group here has actually not even reached close to cheater-infested Steam, yet alone PvP games. So if you want to argue that you meet cheaters here, cheaters there, cheaters everywhere, then make a better argument than less than 1%, less than 0.5% of all Steam users are cheaters. Because this right here shows barely anyone using Steam are cheating whatsoever. This here proves, if this is how you're thinking, this here proves that you're lying about all your videos. I know there are cheaters. I know there are cheaters. Don't get me wrong. There most definitely are cheaters. But to say it's so infested that on day 4 of Arc Raiders, you think it's already infested with cheaters, and you have like an hour-long video, plus you made 45 minutes on the first day, 22 minutes on the second, 40 on the third, even on the second day, I think it was. Yeah, here. Even this guy here, who is a completely legitimate player, you reported for your 2 complete missed shots with a shotgun. Says, he survived 4 shots with my shotgun. But, and he killed you with full life, while clearly you're not at full life. You know you were healing. You run over to engage in combat. You know you were healing. You even see the heal tick in. You just got a heal there. The edge indicator is coming up there. You see the heal still ticking in. You argue that he killed you while you had. Let's go forward there. It says that he did 88 damage to your health, not also your shield. You had full shield, so he did 80 damage to your shield, 88 damage to your health. And you claim to have full health and hit him 4 times with a volcano. You didn't hit him 4 times with a volcano. You hit him like close to 2.3 times. Because first is a hit, second is a hit. This one here is a complete dot. This one doesn't hit. But it shows it's a hit. Yeah. How much of it was actually hitting him? Up here, you're jumping. You're not hitting him. And complete dot. You're reporting legitimate players. No wonder you think that the cheater is epidemic is horrible when you see this is a large number in quotation mark, and you then think this based on that without logically thinking, well, how many people are actually using Steam? Oh, even if we take the daily, you only reach 0.22%. Yeah, but this group is not all the cheaters on Steam. No. That's fine. But you argue that this group gives you an idea of how bad things are in PvP gaming. That's how you sound. You are so robotic in your thought that it needs to be cheating. He killed me in a game where I horribly suck at everything I do. He is a cheater. Oh my god, dude. Let me give you an indication of how horribly wrong you are. If we take 6.9 million users on a daily basis into the 69 million users that's active on a daily basis. Daily basis to daily basis, right? 6.9 million. Multiplied it by 100, then you have 10% of all daily active Steam users. So you need 6.9 million for that, obviously. But still, if you then take 150,000, divide that into 6.9 million, then that group multiplied by 100, then that group is only 2.17% of all potential. If we argue that 6.9 million are the daily cheaters worldwide, that group is still only 2.17% of all daily active users. That requires all of them to be daily active to even fall in under that hypothesis. You are so delusional that it's hilarious how you can think this group here gives you an idea of how bad things are in PvP gaming. Because using that group as an argument of how bad it is proves to everyone it really isn't that bad. These are simple numbers. This is simple math. You can divide it into the active users, daily or monthly, whatever you choose. I gave you the daily, it's 0.22% of all daily active users. That requires the entire group to be active on a daily basis. If you do it monthly, it's 0.11. Yeah, but you're misrepresenting what it is I'm saying. No, I'm not. You're saying that this group gives you an idea of how bad things are in gaming. You're saying it. Image to purge being part of that group. It's right down here, right down here. I can scroll up. It's right here in the middle of the screen. You're saying that image, 150,000 people who are most likely to be cheating, gives you an idea of how bad things are in gaming. I'm not misrepresenting anything. I'm taking you, logically holding you accountable for what bullshit it is you're saying. I cannot stand you doing all this crap here, Joe. This here proves I hate cheaters far more than you hate cheaters, because you're trying to convert everything into being cheating just to justify your friend being a cheater, just to justify you playing with cheaters. That's the only reason you're doing it.